so many middle-aged women are getting their gallbladders removed. And once the bile regulation is gone, then T3, T4 conversion isn't as good. And so then there goes the thyroid. And these women, they usually can't stop their dairy and their bread and their sugar and their alcohol. So here comes endometriosis and breast cancer and cervical and ovarian and uterine and all that. And men, they become middle-aged, become more stubborn and aren't going to change their ways. So here comes prostate, testicular, colon, bladder, and of course, heart disease. Now, these things take time to develop. They develop over decades. It's not a thing that just happens overnight. This is something from patterns that have been, this isn't just because somebody tried a diet for a few months. This has been happening for many, many years. It's a habit. It's a diet and lifestyle that people have been doing for a long time. So if you caught it early enough, you'd probably still have your gallbladder. You'd still have your body parts. So what if somebody came to you 14 years ago, let's say, and warned you and said, if you change your diet and lifestyle right now, you're not going to end up with, name the condition. Here's the question. Would you have changed? If somebody came to you 14, 15 years ago and warned you, would you have changed? Now, before you answer that, I want you to really, really think about that. Because, and I'm not talking about changing, just, giving it a half-ass attempt for a few months. I mean, really sticking with it. That means no more alcohol, no more sugar, dairy, bread, all that stuff that you love so much. Because most people are going to end up going, but that little bit's not going to make any difference. That little bit, and that little bit becomes it becomes a habit again. So, I mean, really changing your lifestyle so where you're serious about it. Because, again, this takes, it's been a lifetime of habits that got you to this point, but it's also going to have to become a lifetime habit to stay the other way. And most people can't do that. So, you got to really ask yourself, would you have been willing to change if somebody warned you back then? And here's the second kicker. Somebody did. Somebody did warn you. What's the difference between this and this? This has life. Did you end up getting SIBO and bloating and weight gain and hormone issues? Are you on HRT now? Are you on all this stuff that you're trying to cover and hide the symptoms by taking hormones, by taking some doctor thing instead of changing your diet and lifestyle. Now, I say this stuff most people don't want to say. This isn't the fun stuff. People want to keep going to have their coffee and their alcohol and their muffins soaked in honey and sugar and having dairy on everything. People want that. And I don't want to be the guy to have to tell you can't do it. So I try to give alternatives, things that taste and look the same and make you healthy, but that requires work. So it's difficult. It's really, really difficult. You think your part is difficult. Put yourself in my shoes. I'm the one who's the bad guy, who's trying to tell people, who has to give them the bad news and say, look, if you really want to not end up, because those of you who got your gallbladder removed, you are going to have digestive problems for the rest of your life. Now, the people who aren't at that point yet, is that what you want? Are you okay with that? Having diarrhea and digestive issues. Do you want SIBO where you're never going to be able to get rid of it? You want a gut that you just can't get rid of? You want digestive issues? Do you want to get endometriosis? Do you want to get breast cancer? Do you want to get heart disease and colon and bladder and prostate and all that stuff? I don't think you do. But, everybody thinks, I'll just go to the doctor and get some magic pill. I'll just take hormone therapy. I'll just, whatever, just coat it with some magic thing. It doesn't work that way. This takes a serious effort to change. Put yourself in my shoes. Why would I choose to tell people something they don't want to hear and not be popular and make me feel like I'm wasting my time? Now, those of you who did change, those of you who did And then you see it in the comments. Every now and then there's somebody leaving in the comments. They actually did what I said, and look what happened to them. And they're not feeling like they're lacking something. After a while, you realize you're not lacking something. In fact, you are better off than you were before. You feel better. You have more energy. You don't look older. You don't have the gut anymore. You have everything. Your hormones are good. Your hair is good. Your mood is good. Your life is good, because when all that is good, you feel good about yourself. When you feel good about yourself, you actually start making more money and everything, because it's just energy. You're attracting good energy. Friends like you more. People, you're not crabby. You're not miserable. You're not, hating on people and blaming others for your problems. People who did this, and you read the comments, there are people whose lives have changed for the rest of their lives because they stuck with it. So it's your choice. Do you want to be on this side or this side? Do you want to have regrets and be miserable for the rest of your life just because you can't stop that taste on your tongue for, 2 minutes? How long does it take for something that tastes good to go through your mouth, and then you swallow it, and then that feeling is gone? 3 minutes, whatever, right? I mean, is that worth the rest of your life? And we give you alternatives. It's not like you don't have good tasting stuff in the healthy side. It tastes just as good. As a matter of fact, after a while, you realize it actually tastes better when your overly sugared senses calm down and you realize what really tastes good compared to this overstimulation. Because most of the stuff that people do is overstimulation. The alcohol, the sugar, the carbs, all that stuff, the refined oils. It's a taste thing, but it's a fake stimulation. It's different when you have the real good stuff. Doesn't mean you can't have sweet things. You just need it naturally with fiber in its natural form, not the refined form. Just same with the oils, same with everything else. I haven't touched alcohol ever in my life. I don't need it. I don't have to smoke anything to feel high. I don't need to be with fake friends. I don't need to take coffee. I'm high on life naturally. I've found a person that makes me feel high all the time naturally. And you don't even need a person if you're okay with yourself. That's the other thing. That's a whole nother topic, is those people don't come to you that complete you unless you're already complete yourself. You only attract what you already are. So if you want somebody that makes you feel good, that compliments you, you need to be already there. You need to already be what you want. You can only attract what you already are. The whole thing about somebody else completing you, that doesn't work long term. You have to already be complete to attract that. That's a whole other subject. Right now I'm talking about what you put in your mouth. So, okay. Anyway, I hate to be the guy that says bad things. I really do. I mean, but it's not a bad thing. That's just it. People think it's it's like a life of drudgery. It's not having any more fun. No, it is. We're having lots of fun. Do Kara and I look like we're not having fun? I mean, we're having a great time. But we had to be made some choices at some point in our life to do the right thing and stay on track with what nature intended us to do. So, anyway, just know somebody did come to you 14 years ago and give you a choice. So, there's always choices to be made, even right now. Even right now. So, at any point in your life, you can change the rest of your life. So you might as well start now, no matter what point you're in. Okay? Marcus told you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Life or death. It's your choice.